early. They were complaining we're going too early. Are you on the extended? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let me check.
Extended.
Fantastic. You're gonna have to take care of the chats. Yusef was the first one last time. And did you lower your notifications?
Vibrate.
Presidential points. You know they can hear you, yeah, Steve? You feel like you reach out more with your words instead of your verbal.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, there's already 3 people.
There's 3 people. I don't know. No, maybe they click on the 3 people over there on the screen. I don't know. No, it's okay.
4.
Give them some time. We got to show that we got Dublin and Colin. Colin, you see the message? Doesn't trust me that I'm going to read out this message. I'm going to see.
Spitfire and McGavin.
That's T. Pepperoni, I think.
Liban Youssef.
Hey, boys. Super Mario from T. Hey, Derek, what's going
Derek,
on?
Super Mario to TFC. Of course, Derek had to bring that up.
Yeah, right
Which
away.
Super Mario are you going to get, Derek?
Anthony, buonasera,
Derek for
Sabrina.
real. Derek fucking for real.
Huh?
Derek for real.
Derek Favredo.
No, but in the Blow, his name is Derek for real.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sabrina, buonasera.
Sabrina, Donato, always a pleasure. Buonasera. We're switching it up, guys. Notice the computer's in front of moi tonight.
Yes. I think we should hold on. Maybe arrange. There we go, a bit better.
Yeah, guys, I can see you without even you seeing the computers.
The computers. Steve says so.
Oh, Anthony, I'm sorry, your son is listening.
Miss Cusi. This is a kid friendly. Well, YouTube is asking. This is a kid friendly.
It's not kid friendly.
Unfortunately, but we'll try to keep it PG, like the WWE.
Yeah.
It's a PG show. It's family oriented, you know.
Jazz 85.
Jazz 85.
Jazz. Guys, I don't understand Jazz. Give me your name. When you put Jazz signs in, put your name.
He wasn't coming, CM Punk. Where's he going? CM Punk was not going to show up, but it was a fantastic Survivor Series. I really, really liked it. But did you see NXT? When he took Adam Cole, baby, and he took him down with the Tommaso Ciampa.
Jay-Z is in the house.
Jay-Z, all right. So we got Jay-Z. So we started.
Chisel and sizzle.
My son Luca wants a shout out.
Luca! Forza Milan, Luca! Forza Milan!
There we go. All right. So we got 9 people on. Do you want to just start? Let's get the show on the road.
Get the show on the road, guys. Get the show on the road.
Because then Presidente has to...
Presidente has to clip.
Yep. You ready?
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Relax. You ready? No.
You're good? No. You see we're going to make a mistake over there.
Oh, what happened here? How come I don't have this thing on?
It's plugged in. Oh, is it plugged in? Yes, it is.
Okay, hold on.
Technical problems.
Hold on. You still see us, you bastards?
Of course they see us. Maybe you have to reload it.
See.
Hai visto?
Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
Yeti.
All right.
Everybody's there.
Everybody, I'm more ready than Piatek.
Yeah, Jay-Z, I know.
Okay, you can swear at bedtime. Thank you, Anthony.
It's about fucking time.
And Steve brought me a case of beer, so we're in for a long run. Thank you, Steve.
You ready, guys?
We're ready.
I needed someone. And now we're flying through the stars. I hope this night lasts forever.
Listen up, Milan. Ain't nobody loves me better. Well, we love you better. Makes me happy. Not all the time. Makes me feel this. Those are quite the moves, Steve. Cari amici sportivi, welcome yet to another edition of the Milan Weekly Podcast. Here we talk everything Milan, and not much to talk about Milan nowadays, other than being at the bottom of the table, being on your cell phones while half an hour before training. But we're gonna get into it.
Game time. What training? Game time.
Oh, sorry, before game time. Scusate. And we're not professionals.
Nor do we pretend to be.
So first off, we're going to start off by saying a quick thank you for the people that did donate to our toy and food drive. Guys, we're ready. Always a very humbling experience. Humbling to see these kind of messages, these kind of donations. So I just wanted to take the time. We are going to post up a video after this one, a quick one every week. We're just going to give you guys an update. So thank you to that snake, Francis. Nice donation.
The serpent went into his pocket and he took out a bit of cash.
Eric Colocci, that Juventino.
Eric, he did it straight in front of me live at the bar before the soccer game yesterday.
A special shout out that we gave to Milan Club Sydney. Daniel Karamanez.
Amazing.
Thank you so very much. And it means the world. Money coming from so far. Guys, if you go take a look at the page, I don't start numbers, but thank you.
The amount doesn't matter. It's the thought.
It's the thought. And
coming from 2-3 continents away.
It's fantastic. Giuseppe Pietrantonio, Ricky Fazi.
Giuseppe Pietrantonio is a fellow teammate of mine with Vintage Pitch on the Sunday leagues, guys. Great guy. Milanista. Really loves the team. Goes back. He was going away. Then I pulled him back.
You pulled him back. Benny Lombardi, Joseph Giannini, Juan Carlo Martinez, which guys wrote to us. Listen here.
Juan Carlos.
Obviously, I'm happy to donate to this noble cause, but being very honest, I'm donating as a way to say thank you to Vince and Steve, their work on the Milan Weekly Podcast. I started to follow your podcast as the 100th episode, and I'm also so happy to have found you guys sharing the season. Regardless of the results, is the best. Grazie mille, JC and AC Milan followers since 2004 from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. So,
okay, whoa. Is he from California or Mexico?
Baja California. It's probably close to It's Baja California.
You gotta tell us.
He's from Mexico.
Mexico or California? I'm not convinced.
It's Baja California in Mexico. Well, maybe you could get that from over there. Thank you to everybody listening to us live on YouTube, obviously. And again, guys, thank you for all the donations. And we'll see. I did ask Tommy about what we were thinking, and I'm going to let him answer after you live on there. So, guys, we got a couple
Could you remind them the goal?
The goal of $3,000. We are currently at $580. We have a couple of more weeks to go. And Steve is still on...
Guys, I'm going and buy the Jell-O this week. Don't make me buy this Jell-O for no reason.
Well, maybe we're going to see if Tommy's willing to do the other thing, which I'm going to see if maybe live on the air, he might be able to do it.
Maybe at halfway point. We could do a halfway goal.
But remember, Steve, now, because the commenting is on your laptop, you gotta pay attention. You got to pay attention.
Yeah, but I don't want to look down at the screen.
Well, this is what happens.
We need to project it like here.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
So this week, guys, we're already going to talk about milan-napoli. We're going to talk about how we got 2 presidential points. And to our good friend Maurizio. Maurizio showed up on Saturday. Ciao, amici. Ma Marcello dove sta? Maurizio. I said, Presidente, only for special occasions does he grace us with his presence. But this week, I believe there was another... What's the word that I can use? There was another impegno.
Yeah.
There was another impegno. And Steve, if you don't mind, can you please take the time to explain to our avid viewers, listeners, how these presidential points came to be, or bring out your inner Bob Ross and paint us a picture of why Presidente was not there this Saturday afternoon.
Guys,
go ahead.
President is he's a busy man, guys. That's what you have to understand. He's a busy man. Now, sometimes in the accounting world, as some of you may know, guys, he has to work sometimes.
Guys,
the president is not all glitz and glory.
no?
You know, at night he likes to disco. You know, he likes to take out the platform shoes.
Nice.
The bell bottoms. But no, he has to work sometimes.
He's got to pay those bills.
And this week, none other than Mini Presidente came to the office.
Little President.
Little Presidente came to the office with him, guys. So it was a big work week. There was a lot of files on Presidente's desks, a lot of research and development, and so on and so forth.
Some people might bring their kids, bring your kids to a work day to like see what Daddy does for a living. No. Presidente.
Little Presidente is there to work. So he was ready to do a balance sheet. He was on Excel with his macros. He was saving in the CMS files. He was exporting them out into JPEGs for the presentations, guys. But then all of a sudden, Presidente had to go downstairs. He had to go downstairs because President doesn't have the coffee machine upstairs. He says the water in altitude affects the quality of the coffee. So he has a coffee machine downstairs at this multi-million-dollar corporation that he owns. He takes the stairs down because he's got to work the quads and the calves. Has anybody ever seen Presidente's calves? Muscular, chiseled like David. Okay?
They're exquisite.
Exactly for that. But as Presidente, of course, take the stairs up, Rocky Balboa song all the way to the top, he sees Mini Presidente
No.
on the phone.
While he's working.
30 minutes before a big presentation. It was savagery, ladies and gentlemen. Pencils were flying. Staplers were gently rolled on the floor, trying to get Mini Presidente's attention. To what? To have the Presidente go home, have no bello minestrone con fagioli, a little bit of gas here, a little bit of gas there. Boom. 2 presidential points popped out. Bang!
So he caught Little Presidente. He was playing on his phone while he was
30
supposed to be
minutes
working.
before a presentation.
But did he jump to conclusions like most people? What if he was calculating something on that phone, Steve?
I don't know. But I don't know. Before a presentation, you should not be on your phone.
That's very true. And first,
let's go see the comments first.
Yes. People are
Franco
laughing.
Mula, ciao ragazzi. Vince Mancini, ciao ragazzi. Jay-Z is going to swing in a pool of jello. I am going to swim in a pool of jello, not swing, because my wife would not like that. But swim, I will do.
Everybody's just laughing at your...
Stefano, pay attention. Of course, that's me. I got the late notification from Gio. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
You don't have to read them every
The accountant life.
Yeah, the accountant life.
What do you want to do?
Everybody's laughing.
You told me to look.
Yes,
at
I know,
comments.
but you gotta scroll down. Sometimes they have conversation between themselves.
Massimo,
buonasera. And I'm going to start off to our friend Colin from Milan Club Dublin, right? Colin, I'm sorry. I have no memory, but I said I'm a man of my word. And here's the way he starts his message this week. Vinny, I don't trust you, but I'll talk anyway. Piatek needs to be sold now. Now, this is coming from Colin that was at the game on Saturday. Not good enough for what we need. While with the hopeful imminent arrival of Ibra, I'm optimistic. We need someone like him. Rebic should be sent back. Agreed. Kessie probably sold. We have so many problems. Romagnoli doesn't deserve the pay raise Raioli is demanding. I don't care the stage who comes and goes. So once we improve and start winning. Colin, told you I was going to read it out. So let's, before we get into the presidential points, very quickly, Steve. I know you came by late into the game, but your impressions of the game. Guys, let's be honest. I think most of us, none of us, yes, we all want to win. But I think in the end, everybody's, you know what, if we do a 1-1, we got a point out of that one against the Napoli that even them, they were struggling. And
well, the comment around the bar, guys, was, nothing ever goes our way. Nothing ever goes our way. Yes, the 3 points would have been great. Yes, if I have to be fair, if there's a team in worse mental shape or negativity around their team, it's Naples right now.
Yeah.
And yes, we didn't get the 3 points. Naples is still a good team. Ancelotti is still a good coach. People may say X, Y, and Z about, he's lost them. I think it's the actual administration and the ownership have lost touch with what nowadays these players are demanding. You cannot take 25% out of their salary. You can send them on a retreat, but you have to be on the same page with your coach. And it seems like obviously De Laurentiis and Ancelotti were not on the same page with this retreat. And at a certain point, you have to bite the bullet.
Yeah.
For me, my comment was, guys, you know what went well today? We didn't lose that game.
It's unfortunate to say that, but yeah, we didn't lose that game.
If we would have been with maybe, whatever points we're at right now, 14, I think.
Yeah.
Let's say we would have been at 18, 19 points. A difference of 5 points. The tie, everybody would have signed up for the tie against Naples. That's something, every week, especially with the conditions. I watched 4 to 5 Serie A games this week. Everyone, the pitch was drenched.
But a lot of the opinions and the frustrations coming out of the Milan fans worldwide, guys, has to do with results. Because, guys, let me ask you this: if Milan was in fourth spot, who would have talked about those guys on their phones 40 minutes before game time?
I have another opinion about that.
I have another opinion on that because I don't jump to conclusions.
Let
but
me know when you want to get angry.
Guys, we're going to go straight into the presidential points. And on a side note, please stay tuned because we have a special interview that we're going to put at the end of this podcast with, her last name? Andrea Tolomeu, which is a Instagram /model /blogger / Milanista, super nice girl.
As long as she's a Milanista, she's welcome on the podcast.
We had a quick 15-minute with her talk, and stay tuned to after that one. We're going to tag her also on there. So before we do call Tommy, let's get rid of these presidential points. And I want to know about what you feel about this answer, Steve. Sporting director Federico Massara spoke to Sky and said the following about the upcoming mercato. When the transfer window opens, we will see what we'll do along with the coach. Let me repeat that. When the transfer window opens, we will see what we'll do along with the coach.
Sorry, told.
What kind of answer is that? Given the barring miracle, Milan will not finish in the top 6 and therefore nullify Pioli's contract. Should Milan take Pioli's input into consideration for the mercato? What do you want Milan to see during the mercato? Attempt to salvage the season? You know what? Let's go with that one question. Do you take Pioli's input in consideration?
Depends what the plans for Milan are. We signed this coach, and this coach obviously took the job because he wanted work and he wanted to prove himself.
Yeah.
Chip on the shoulder. I tip my hat to him. It wasn't the best situation. It was actually a terrible situation. But now you need to fix this club now. You have to see who the Direttore Sportivo is now.
Yeah.
Obviously, we saw. In my opinion, if he's saying when the window opens, we'll see what we'll do with the coach. That's already too late.
Yeah.
I think those conversations should be happening right now, and you're ready for the mercato. And I've always been a believer, especially in January, better to do it quicker than later.
It seems like a very politically correct answer.
Yeah.
Like I'm not really going to answer. We're going to swim. It just seems, I don't know.
And maybe he got hit with the Milan PR department where he was not even able to say anything.
Yeah.
But the stipulation in Pioli's contract where if he doesn't make Europe, we're not going to resign him. So we're going to start all over again? How do you want to build a team if we continuously have this revolving door? You went through the Giampaolo experiment, which obviously failed for whatever reason. We don't even know if it's him. And now I'm starting to believe that maybe it's not even him.
The truth will come out.
The truth will come out.
One day
now
it will come
you're
out.
on the Pioli train, the path.
Which has something to do with the second point.
Exactly. That's why I'm segueing into it.
Ooh.
That's because we're podcasters. And guys, I don't want to start all over. I'm okay with what Colin said. I don't want people who don't want to play for the jersey.
100%.
And unfortunately, we'll get into it after. We have this stupidity of who knows how they got that shot in the Milan locker room and why the hell they even have their phones. But let's go on.
Pioli versus Giampaolo. Pioli, 5 points in 6 games, 0.83 points per game, has done worse than Giampaolo, 9 points in 7 games, 1.28 pre-games per so far. Steve, please answer first. Since you are anti-stats, can you make an argument despite these results, Milan have been playing better under Pioli? Does the eye test tell you something that the numbers don't? How about the teams that we played?
The competition is not the same as what Giampaolo played.
I think we could all agree that the way we've played now, very far from being any good, right? And it sucks to say, and it hurts to say, sorry, not sucks, it hurts to say, even like what Maurizio said, abbiamo una squadra mediocre. We have a mediocre team, guys.
Yeah.
And we were trying to compare And I told him, he goes, Bonaventura is probably and I'm like, where was Bonaventura on the Juventus team? He looks at me. I go, he's on the bench? Yeah. Or maybe in Tribuna. Yeah.
Maybe.
So I go, that's the way you got to compare. Which one of these players would actually be on the starting lineup? Other than Donnarumma, who's on the starting lineup? Romagnoli, if one of those guys is hurt. Because if Chiellini's not hurt and Bonucci's not hurt, Romagnoli's not starting. But I don't think, do you take these stats in consideration?
I don't take the stats into consideration because the teams were much different. He had no preparation time. I'm curious, if we would have a time machine, I would like to go see how this season would have started if Pioli would have been the coach.
Yeah,
at the beginning, just to give him a fair shot, because he gets the criticism that he gets because of what he's done in the past.
Yeah,
wasn't successful at Fiorentina. Lazio was somewhat successful, but then after fizzled out, wasn't successful at Inter. So I get the track record, but when you're desperate, you pick and you choose from few.
And I like Andreas was saying that there's a rumor that Pioli put the La Classifica like all over Milanello, the training grounds, wherever they turn around, they see the Classifica.
100%.
I like that a lot.
Like that a lot too.
So we'll see where it takes us. But in the end, it's very hard to predict. And I'm very. I don't know if you guys are with me on this point. You know, when you need that one stroke of luck, guys, when there was that deflection where it just went by the post, right? I go, those are things that never happened to us. Why couldn't it just go in? I don't care how bad that would have looked. We just need that Rebic, an open header, and it's just like. And we're saying that's the difference between having a subpar, mediocre player.
Guys, class wins games. And unfortunately, class is bought.
Yeah.
Class is not something that it's very rare. Milan has been successful with it, with Maldini, Baresi, and some of the other ones coming to the youth. But we don't have that time frame to grow class. We have to purchase class. And we spent 200, 400 plus million on players, which unfortunately don't have that class. Are not bad players, but some are youthful, and I don't want to judge them yet.
Yeah.
I want to see them. But after all this, and you see Giacomo Bonaventura on probably one knee score a screamer and get into those tough places to go where you're going to either get a tackle or you're going to either get fouled, where no one wants to go, score and run and celebrate and be happy for that goal. It says something, guys. It's a big problem that he's still our best player.
Let's give him a call. It's been a week, and I know probably Gio's waiting because he's his fan, I'm going to start off to see what he's, because we've got to tell him about Andre's message.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Buonasera, Mr. Tommy. How are you?
Very good, guys. How are you?
We're good. But we wanted to start off asking you two things, Tommy. I know we spoke before, but I wanted to reintegrate in front of everybody here and to our friend Andre from the Ukraine that sent a very respectful message saying...
Lascia Andre from the Ukraine.
Why?
Andre from the Ukraine should understand.
You want to...
Today, in the 21st century, we got Google Translate. Don't come and tell me that if you cannot buy a phone that has Google Translate, well, bello mio, allora. Vai indietro e compra un telefono che c'ha Google Translate.
So you want him to buy a phone so he can take your audio and live translate it into the... Okay, Andre, sorry, but just to say that he didn't trash you, he was very respectful. He's from the land of Shevchenko, So, and the other question...
Shevchenko era 10 anni fa.
Yes.
Era forte Shevchenko. E a me mi piaceva Shevchenko, ma oggigiorno Shevchenko era allenatore dell'Ucraina. Allora se l'Italia gioca contro l'Ucraina non posso andare per Shevchenko, capisci?
I understand. So here's the last question before we ask you about the game. Tommy, we asked a couple of guys, and I think this would be a big thing for the Toy and Food Drive. If we reached a $3,000 objective.
Mai, una maglietta della Juventus, mai. I'd rather have a shirt of Inter on, but not Juventus. Juventus, mai e poi mai. Mi devono solamente ammazzare per avere per mettermi sopra le spalle una maglietta di uno schifo di squadra di merda di Juventus.
So guys, in so many words, Tommy would not wear.
And by the way, I am inviting everybody who does not donate to the podcast and to the food drive, è un Juventino. So guys, if you guys want to be called Milanisti, give.
So this is our PR guy for the toy and food drive. Thank you, Tommy. So let's get your thoughts. I love Tommy because we always get into like these heated conversations at Ciociaro's. What did you think about the game, Tommy? Don't talk to me about the Juve game and about the arbitri. We're fed up of hearing you about
handball inquadrato not called.
Io parlerò della Juventus. Una squadra come che gli arbitri l'hanno fatto vincere pure questa settimana. We saw it deliberately. Un rigore non dato all'Atalanta. Un tocco di mano di Quadrato that handed to Higuain to the advantage goal of la Juventus. E even la domenica sportiva said che questo arbitro di merda Rocchi fa sempre erroracci, ma gli erroracci che fa è sempre in favore della Juve. Allora dimmi tu, because let me say it frankly, if Juventus, they would have had good games without the referees help and everything, they would have 10 points less than what they have today. 10 points.
Okay.
Sarebbero forse terzi o quarti.
So
Juventus does not deserve to be in first place.
Okay, so let's go with Milan talk now. Let's go with Milan talk. Enough Juventus. What do you think?
Il Milan ha fatto una bella partita. Soltanto che ci stava un cazzo di cadavere sul campo che io non capisco che cazzo ancora fa questo qua a giocare. This guy Biglia è un cadavere. Non lo so perché this guy still puts Biglia on the pitch. And we were lucky. We were lucky because in the second half he lost the ball. Thank God that the guy of Napoli had the piedi storti. And he threw the ball and he didn't score.
So you would have started with
Because if he would have scored, we would have been in big trouble. And who lost the ball there? Biglia. Questo qua non può correre. It takes him half an hour to go from one side of the field to the other side of the field. E questo ignorante di Pioli still puts him on the pitch. Ma insomma, lo vuoi capire che questo è un cadavere?
So you would have went with Kessie starting off the game?
No.
So what would you have put?
I would have put Calabria at Biglia's place because Calabria played better than Biglia.
So you would have put
even if it's not his natural position, but he played better than Biglia.
So you would have put Calabria to start as a central defensive midfielder instead of Biglia.
Of course, sometimes you got to experiment like Ancelotti used to do.
But
with Pirlo, he found Pirlo's place and he made a star out of Pirlo.
But
when he came to Milan,
okay, but
because Pirlo non era nessuno prima that he came to Milan. When l'Inter, he was always benched.
But Tommy,
he was a disaster.
You're talking about experimenting
Milan,
against Napoli.
Milan ha fatto bene con me.
So you would have experimented on a very crucial game against Napoli. Yeah, let's go.
Cruciale, ragazzi, che cruciale. Il Milan sta sotto, che crucial. If Milan was going to be in third, fourth place, I was going to understand. But you're almost at the bottom of the thing. What crucial? Crucial is when you're fighting to get in Europa or Champions League. You're not fighting for these things. So, matter of fact, like I said, a questo punto, mettete i ragazzini della primavera e vediamo che cosa facciamo. And the next thing, in January, you have to get rid of Kessie, Suso, Cialanoglu, tutti sti bidoni. Fuori da Biglia. Fuori. These guys are not Milan players. They have to get out of there. Vendeteli tutto.
So, in so many words, Tommy did not like the performance of Milan. And did you? Can you take one?
He liked the performance of Milan. He didn't like the performance of Biglia.
Can you give me one guy?
Exactly, Steve.
What did you?
I did not say I didn't like the performance of Milan. I didn't like the performance of Biglia. Un cadavere. And this other guy, Piatek. But you want to continue playing with this guy? But you have Leao. Give him a chance. Per la Madonna, you know that Piatek è finito. Quest'anno è finito. È spento.
And what if Tommy? What if Piatek scores 2 goals each game until the end of December?
See, it's been a month you've been telling me the same thing. What if? This what if never happened.
And God forbid you would eat your words after. All right, Tommy, you're 100% right, but well, no, you're right in your own mind. But we always love talking to you. But I think a lot of your fans here on the YouTube machine, they want to know, who do you have for us this week in Cadaver history?
This week in Cadaver history, I'm gonna talk about a player that came from Ajax in 1997-98. His name was Bogart. He came from l'Ajax, ha giocato 15 minuti di partita col Milan, gli ha fatto perdere la partita, and after that, we never saw him again. Actually, Capello got rid of him because he did a big mistake contra Udinese. When Milan was playing Udinese, he gave a ball in front of the net to Biro of Udinese, and he scored, and Milan al 90esimo ha perso la partita. Tutto colpa sua era.
Leave it to Tommy.
After 15 minutes that he came on the pitch, we never saw him again. Il Milan l'ha preso, l'ha venduto al Barcellona.
Tommy, to bring out this week in Cadaver history, always the history lessons with Tommy. And guys, thank you very much. Tommy, we're going to see each other.
Once again, if La Juventus wins the championship this year, it's fully corrupted di favoritismo per una squadra che non vale niente, una squadra che vince solamente in Italia a causa degli arbitri, e ve lo dimostrerà anche quest'anno in Champions League. La Juventus non vincerà un cazzo, che la Juventus l'unica cosa che vincerà è il Rinale, dove ci pisciava dentro mio bisnonno, quello solo vincerà e basta.
So we'll try to translate that with you with Google Translate. Sorry to all our non-Italian fans. Tommy, thank you so very much for joining us. Always a pleasure. And I think...
And once again, the pleasure is all mine. Speaking with two fine, great gentlemen out there. The guys who make the podcast number one, guys.
Thank you very much, Tommy. And Liban Youssef wanted to know about Atalanta versus Juventus. Even though you only spoke Italian, I think you understood everything. Says thank you.
Corrupted federation, Youssef. It was a corrupted game given to Juventus by the ref, the guy who gives the high five to Bonucci. Could you imagine what this guy could do? This guy should get fired, suspended for life.
We'll go from there. Thanks, Tommy. Have yourself a good night.
You too, guys.
Ciao.
Ciao.
You imagine Tommy as the head of FIGC, just screaming, and he just looks like that politician. And Tommy merch coming soon. You know what the worst part is that some people have told me that they skip over the Tommy segment. Some people, but I think Tommy merch would sell more than our own merch. But what do you? Okay, so you know what? Let's talk about cadavers of Belia, this and that. Steve, let's talk about, because I know the question. You know what? The question is going to come up, so I want to hit it because I have my own opinion about this whole thing with the videos. So let me go directly here into notifications. As Vinny and Steve, latest. You see, I'm getting a lot better. And obviously, look who's the first one over there. That piece of bread.
The button. He wrote and then he logged in.
The Calcio guys, buonasera Milan Weekly Pod. Is it safe to say Piatek is a one-season wonder, or is that still too harsh early to say? If yes, when should Milan try to sell him? If not, can he be a realistic player to build a team around? To build a team around, I do not believe so.
No.
Looking at him play, Steve, I'm not saying only Ibrahimovic, but a player like Ibrahimovic, what he did to a Kevin Prince Boateng, what he did to a Nocerino, do you think that maybe a type of striker like that will hold the ball and just wait until he's in a perfect position? Do you think, do you give him a chance? You give him a chance until the end of December?
I would still give him a chance. I know everybody's a bit, and myself included. Am I happy seeing him like that? But I've told you guys that even if he doesn't score, he can do so much.
Good one.
So much to help us, but unfortunately, there's something wrong there. I don't know if it's the curse of the number 9. I don't know if it's that, but I'm starting to believe that, because last year we purchased him in January. Yes, he was riding a hot streak. Yes. The team didn't change that much. I don't know. I cannot explain this lack of form. I see here, go back to Poland in the weekend league. Guys, this you cannot replace the money that we spent for him. So it's better we stay positive and we hope he turns around and maybe try to sell him, or else no one's going to buy him.
I think definitely waiting until the end of really at the half season, because even though maybe he might not do much, but we've said it so many times at the beginning.
But there's something wrong with his game.
Something's going on.
There's something going on. He's missing simple chances. We said at the beginning.
He scored with Poland, did he not?
Yeah, he scored with Poland, but I can't explain what's going on because he's not even doing the simple things properly. He can't hold the ball. Yes, there was a great. I forgot who tweeted it out. There was an action from the game against Napoli where he got some sort of kind of through ball. But he got it, guys, and there was 4 to 5 guys around him. You can hold the ball, yes, and he didn't even do that well because he fell. But there's also 5 guys around him. He's getting the attention that last year he did not get.
But not only that, even Franco saying, "Oh, the service is shit." Franco, not for anything,
But
but
you
you're
can
telling
do
me
so
at
much
Genoa,
more.
but you're telling me at Genoa that he had world-class wingers giving him the service. How is it that he was scoring all those goals at Genoa? Maybe the pressure. Is it the pressure of being a Milan? Is it the pressure of being a number 9?
We were also discussing Pioli's not doing him any favors. 1-1 game against Naples, subbed out.
Yeah.
He's been subbed out every game. I get it. You need to inject something else. He can get a little bit more creative and keep Leao.
Would you have taken him out?
I would not have taken him
I
out.
think for 5 minutes to leave him on with Leao.
I would have left him on for Leao for 5 minutes. Let's go for the win.
Milan Club Toronto Presidente Pasquale.
Ui, Pasquale.
I believe that the core of our team should be Italian. How do you guys feel about all the non-Italian players we have brought in? I firmly believe we will not win without a minimum of 5 Italians on the field. I did make a comment about that only 4 of us were Italian on those ones there. I get where you're coming from, Pat, but I think it's a different day and age. Obviously, we want to have a core Italian because for the good of and this in no way, shape, or form, guys, is this a racist comment. We had a very international team even back in the 80s, 90s. Now, this team that we fielded, we only had Donnarumma, Romagnoli, Bonaventura, and who else? And Conti that were, and kudos to Conti having another game. Very good. Continue like that. I don't that you firmly believe we will not win. I don't believe in that one.
No.
But I never want to be in that state where you have like the Napolis or the Inters where you have like one Italian on or not even.
I don't want to be there either, but that's Pasquale.
Yeah.
Pasquale, you have to see. There's another club. Yes. 10 times the money that we have. Manchester United is going through the same thing. Manchester United this weekend tied 3-3 against Sheffield Wednesday. They have absolutely no confidence. Their coach doesn't know what to do anymore. They're going through the same pain points where they're replacing a legend like Fergie with a revolving door. Even Mourinho didn't work. Now they're at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, whatever the fuck his name is, and he's having problems too. They have problems in the press box. Their solution is they want to buy English. They want to buy English players. They want Sancho. They want James Maddison from Leicester City. Guys, those 2 players are going to cost them over $200 million. They're going to be able to afford it. Is it good business? I don't think so. Because there's other solutions where they can, especially with their money, they can take that $200 million and they can spend it and they could address the positions. We guys, on the other hand, unlike Manchester United, have this little umbrella that's floating, whether you like it or not. Tommy's not going to like it, but it exists. Financial fair play.
That's it.
We cannot spend our way out of money. You better hope that Piatek comes back to life. You better hope that they're able to sell the cadavers that we have. I'm going to take Tommy's word.
Yeah.
To generate money to replace with good players. There's another thing here. We saw here. I'm going to go to Jay-Z.
I actually wanted to talk about
Jay-Z.
that because we had a big conversation about that.
Jay-Z. I like Cutrone. I have nothing against Cutrone. Cutrone doesn't start at Wolves. Cutrone doesn't see the field, not even for half the time.
You guys have to, and I'm not saying this with love. Guys, listen here. Stop thinking about the era of Le Bandiere, the love for Milan. This is a business. The more you accept it, the easier it's going to be. Cutrone cost us nothing. We sold him for 25 million.
Had no choice.
Guys, it hurts. It hurts to say stuff like that because he's a Milanese. But guys, let's remember, Cutrone in the last 4 or 5 months, he wasn't. Yes, at the beginning he was scoring, and I'm not saying this because we got rid of him. But in the end, guys, l'era della bandiera, the Maldinis, the Tottis that will never go play for another team, those days are over, guys. This is a business. Unfortunately, in this day and age, the love for, we want to say, how many times we start talking about Donnarumma, guys, and we're like, what's the magic number?
Because he's not going to be there.
And we unfortunately, guys of our age, we're in late 30s, early 40s, we remember the good old days, but unfortunately, it's like that. And it hurts to say, guys. It really hurts to say. But Cutrone can't even start at the Wolves.
Yeah. Jay-Z follows it up with 300. They spent 300 million, 400 million, and got what? We got nothing, Jay-Z.
And that's why we had to sacrifice.
But that's our fault.
Yeah.
That's because we had an owner who was spending money that he didn't have, who provided it to 2 people who unfortunately did not have a plan and thought that quantity was going to be more than quality.
Yeah.
That's not me, buddy. That's not me. That's not you. That's unfortunately what this club was left with after Berlusconi decided to move on. We were left with a major problem. We were left with, and you know what? 300, 400, you could have had $2 billion. We would have been in the same spot because we had no plan. We have no primavera. We have no people coming up. Don't tell me Daniele Maldini is the next coming of Jesus. It's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen.
That's it.
You have to build from back to front. You have to concentrate. Milan is a team that has to concentrate on winning. They need to win. Whether they score with their nose, whether they score with their shin, they need to win. That's all that counts at Milan. That's all that's counted at Milan forever, for as long as I've been a fan. But something has to be happening in the background. The 7 Champions Leagues that we won masked a very big problem that Milan has, is that we did not have, up and after Baresi, Maldini, Albertini, those players came through, we were buying ourselves out of problems. You cannot buy yourself out of problems anymore. And with Galliani there, he was able to navigate and get those good deals. Bringing Ibra, bringing Robinho, bringing Ronaldinho. Those were attracting things. But again, masking the problem that we had no plan. Now, we don't have that there anymore. We have people spending money that might not be qualified to spend money. And I'm going to do it again. Unpopular opinion. I'm still not convinced that Maldini and Boban are the right people for this job. I'm going to give them a chance. But so far, Rebic deal doesn't look too hot. Theo Hernandez deal looks good.
Yeah.
So I got to give them. Those are 2 deals. I would have never said Theo Hernandez would have played like this. I knew nothing about him. That's good on them, good on scouts. But the Rebic deal, unfortunately,
not for now.
For now, is not working out. The Piatek deal, that's not on them. That's on Leonardo. He went all in. Paquetá, that's not on him. That's on Leonardo. And Paquetá, guys, would you leave this guy?
We have like 20 questions to go
20
through.
questions, go.
Brian Johnson, which is the name of the singer of AC/DC. I don't know if you knew that. But Brian Johnson, where is he from? Do you know? Is this Tennessee? Townsend, TN. Anyways, he says, vinceremo mai di nuovo una partita. These guys are killing me. We feel the exact same, Brian, but hopefully Parma on Sunday. And none of you please say that it's going to be an easy game. Per la Madonna, where there's no such thing as an easy game. Miguel the Milanista, how many players will leave in January? Over, under 3. What is your over, under? And then he goes, should Milan management look to sign Pochettino for June and start buying players for him in January in preparation? Pioli can hold till June. You know, Miguel, what you're saying is that just the way we do the last 5-6 years, Steve, how many players are going to leave? Guys, we need somebody to go get these players.
Yeah.
So even though you guys want to say, Chalano go out, and you know what?
Guys, this is not FIFA. People have to want to buy these players.
Exactly.
Right now, their value is at an ultimate low.
Yeah, exactly. So it just, okay, so we had something that was very different. No Suso on the pitch, starting the bench this Sunday, and the way I like the experiment.
Apologize. Public apology to the president. I thought that Suso was disqualified.
We did. We actually did, and we got called out last week, but then we got told, but you guys are still the best, so thank you very much. But how many people? Yeah, okay. So how many people are going to leave? Who's going to buy Biglia? Who's gonna buy Çalhanoğlu the way he's been playing right now? Ricardo Rodriguez, Maurizio was telling me he will never get you over 10. I go, I think Ricardo Rodriguez will get you 15, 20 million.
I'm pretty sure.
Right?
Someone in Germany is going to want to buy him. He's played in the Bundesliga.
Where's Borini when you need him? I'm just saying, I don't understand why he's still on the bench. Eddie Milanista, if Zlatan were to arrive in January, would you rather have Piatek go out on loan or keep him and develop a song Ibra? Same question for Leao. Definitely. I think I would lay out. I would no.
I have to keep all three. You have to keep all three, guys. There's no
rotation?
loaning. There's rotation. That's on Pioli. That's on Maldini. That's on Boban. That's someone getting the guy's ear. And that's just saying, guys, again, unpopular opinion, Romagnoli, I'm going to say this, guys, I don't think he's captain material. It's going to hurt me to say it, but I've observed these past couple of years. Yes, it's a hard situation. Yes, it's something bad. The team is not going well, but he's got to get in the ears of the players. He's got to be able to create some sort of energy. He's got to be able to create some sort of spark.
He needs to be the silent assassin the way Maldini was. When he spoke, people listened.
Yeah, but that's Maldini. Romagnoli is not Maldini.
So who's our captain?
We don't have a captain right now. You know who's the captain? I'd give the captain to Giacomo Bonaventura. He's the only one who shows that he plays for the thing.
Yeah.
He plays for the jersey. Everybody else, the guy's on one knee. You know, like Donnarumma's too young. I wouldn't put that.
No, on Jack. No, not on Donnarumma.
No leaders.
For sure.
We have absolutely no leaders. Legends. He filled in with no leaders. It's exactly that. We don't have any leaders. But the project from Elliott was buy young and see if they have some upside. Well, inside, and I think Boban and Maldini, that was part of their plan, was to inject some sort of experience there. But we did not inject that experience there. We don't have that experience. We need, guys, players who've played in Serie A and know how to win. We need someone like Zlatan Ibrahimovic just because he knows how to win.
Exactly. And the Milan guru, and never going to get this, correct me if I'm wrong, boys, but in all professional sports in Australia, and I'm pretty sure most sports around the world, there's a ban on phones in dressing rooms due to match fixing, etc. What the fuck are our brain dead players thinking? Now, guys, maybe this is something in our older age. I'm not saying, look, let's not jump to conclusions. Here's my thoughts. What if they were watching some sort of game video to see how does the other team plays?
Bullshit.
Now, hold on.
Bullshit.
That does not erase the fact that, let's just say they were. Why are you letting a video camera film you doing that? Because people will jump to conclusions, and now you have to prove that you didn't do anything wrong. The video camera should not have been there whatsoever. If you're playing a game, right? Whether he was watching SpongeBob SquarePants or if he was watching match videos of Napoli, what people will remember is that video shot of you on your phone, half an hour before the game and watching your phone. Steve?
It's again on Milan.
It is on Milan.
I don't blame the players. Guys, North American sports, humongous. It's a humongous thing where they love listening to music before the game. Do we know if they were listening
Adriano
to music?
says they were watching Milan Weekly podcast.
I wish they would have been watching. At least they would have got some quality and they would have listened to us a bit. Hear Tommy scream a bit. Hear me talk about Vinny. I get that. They could have been watching highlights. They could have been watching a bit of the. They could have been watching whatever they wanted to watch before the game. Some people listen to music. Baseball clubhouses. They play PS4. They play everything. But there's no access to that, so the players can calm down and unwind as they wish. There's no camera in there, especially that. Tell me they're dressed, they're ready to get on, and the camera pans in and sees that. Okay. But Milan, come on. You let them in there when you know that the players are vulnerable. They're doing something that maybe they should. Guys, I don't know what they were watching. You don't know what they were watching.
But in the end, if we were, I don't know what's going on with you. If we were winning, they would have not big emphasis on this. It's still
If we
wrong.
would have won the game, no. But I would have still said Milan at a certain point, there's no cameras in the dressing room.
Yeah.
You want to pan into the jerseys that are light out, and I don't know if she
It's-
folded them and the cleats are shining and everything. Okay.
It's just that even though it's wrong, just the way people will judge you by first impressions, it's wrong, guys, but it's reality. So if people will judge, especially in today's age, oh, look at these, they're not concentrating during the game, the picture and video shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Exactly. That's and I agree with you 100%.
Rossonera is so salt. We need to get on a winning run. Do we actually have the capacity to do that? Also, we can see Leao has been a shadow of himself since Pioli joined. What is different now from being a player under Giampaolo to non-performer now? I don't know, getting to his head, maybe getting the mentality of seeing everybody just feeling down. Maybe he needs to start, Steve. Maybe he's going to start against Parma. I don't know. Do you see anything different from Leao?
I don't know what's going on.
I know they was playing them on the wing under Giampaolo, and now
I think he needs to have regular time, but I also think that he needs to earn that time. And unfortunately, coming in as a sub with 5 minutes left and walking is not the way to get it. That's the same thing that we saw when Bakayoko took the field for the first time and walked back on a counterattack. We laced into him. Someone had to lace into him because he changed his game fast.
And guys, you could talk about all you want, but Bakayoko would never had that opportunity if it wasn't that injury to Pioli, because he went like 6-7 straight games sucking, and he still came up because, Federico Garazza from Argentina, our friend, number one, said, Salvezza, is it a real objetivo? Honestly, guys, I'm sorry. No disrespect to you, Federico, but I don't even want to say Salvezza. I think this is way too exaggerated. I don't think we have to worry about it being in the relegation zone.
The way they're playing, the way they played against Juve, besides that crappy Lazio game, the Juve game was entertaining, and I feel they should have got more. This Napoli game, there was something missing. I wish they would have built off that Juve game for this Napoli game. There was just that something missing. But I think that they can turn the corner. The Parma game is key. It's not an easy game. It's going to be a tough game. They are a real ball-busting team, Parma.
Well, forehead to Gervinho.
100%. And you know what? They're going to come at you because people, unfortunately, guys, are not scared to play us anymore.
Yep. Christian Espinoza, our friend from Lima, Peru. Is there a player that hasn't been linked with Milan yet but should be? Who wants to come to us? Who?
It's so hard to talk about the transfer market. There's so many rumors, especially coming off the international break.
You know who I don't want?
Everybody.
Demiral. That's who I don't want.
You know what? I don't want any more Juve players.
We have Duarte there, central back. What do we have to get the Demiral?
Another center back. It's not that bad at center back. Fix the midfield. Someone in there who has a little bit of character. Spend the money on Rakitic. Get a general in there if you can. What do you want me to tell you? Enough character. Spend the money on Rakitic. Get a general in there if you can. What do you want me to tell you? Enough with the strikers. You need a proper winger. You need a proper winger. We're missing a proper winger. And you have to find the solution to get Piatek and Suso going.
Guys on YouTube, we're going to go through your questions soon because we have the 15-minute audio clip that we need to add. So we're going to try to go as fast, and then we're going to answer on Milan Weekly Podcast After Dark. Yango Christodoulakis. I think I'm saying it better every single week.
Very good.
After this last game, it seems like Jack should start every game. I think he's benched Hakan after this performance. Continuity, because guys, remember when he put the Jack onto the pitch last time, it was not a very good result. So we'll say that yes, he needs to start Jack for sure. But can we say that we played very well without Suso and Çalhanoğlu on the pitch? No,
not very well, but I think that we were.
It wasn't a complete
disaster.
Dynamic. Yeah, it wasn't a complete disaster.
More dynamic. Unfortunately, on the right-hand side, Rebic didn't do what he needed to do. Getting the start, and I don't know if he got a knock, but he seems to be a little bit lost as well. And it's unfortunate that after X number of games in the season, we still have players that don't know their role. Don't know their role. And with the suspensions now against Parma, want to see Benacer back in there. If it's Hakan Chananoglu that's gonna take the pitch again. You gotta find the space for Jack because he had a hell of a game.
4-2-3-1.
You gotta start rolling the
4-2-3-1.
players that are giving
Yeah.
a positive performance.
Milan Legends says, do you think that Bonaventura was the missing piece of the puzzle this season? If he would have been there from the beginning, would we have at least tied a few more games or possibly saved the coach switch or possibly won a few more games? I think it's very hard to say. I don't think a one player would have been able to change all this dynamic. Am I saying that he would have got us maybe a point here or 3 points there? Who knows? But I think sometimes we might be getting ourselves carried away from seeing La Grinta of Jack Bonaventura. It brings us back to those feelings of like, oh, great, Jack is uno da noi. And who had posted something that we picked him up 7 years ago, and if it wasn't for we wouldn't have picked him up because we went for what's his name. We took a picture with him with the scarf.
We were getting it from
Interista.
Biabani.
And Biabani didn't happen because something had happened to his heart, and then we went to
a lot of lagging.
Huh?
A lot of lagging.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. We're even using Steve's computer on that one. So last question. Milan Club Philly, how will Jack's return impact the lineup formation? We just spoke about that one there. Let's go through what's your indigestion of the week?
Me?
Yeah.
Indigestion of the week, guys, it has to be unfortunately, I'm gonna go with Piatek. I just can't understand how this guy can't get going. He seems lost. He seems not comfortable on the ball anymore. He seems like he's lost his edge. He seems that it was a 1 year that he really took off, and he had a lot of goals, but I just feel that he's lost this year, and it's very frustrating.
Guys, we're going to address your questions after. Sorry about that. And Presidente, he says that his indigestion was Kessie, Billy, and Rebic with the phone 30 minutes before the game. I'm going to go with the Cellino. I know it's not Milan related, but saying what's going on about he's black, and he's like the ignorance of some people. And I'm not saying that sorry, what am I doing? Oh, sorry. Cellino. Just I don't know to find himself. Your feel-good moment, your brioche of the week.
Brioche of the week is finally, I know it's Presidente,
obviously.
So I'll give it to Bonaventura. Score that goal, run to the side of the curva, and celebrate with everybody. Honestly, guys, we need those players back. We need those players back. Again, if I could go back in time, I would like to see what this team would have done if we would have kept Gattuso. I know it wasn't the popular opinion, myself included. I wanted to see something different. But if that experiment wasn't 100% with Giampaolo, I think they shouldn't have gone through with it. And they would have to have given him more time. Did we have that time? I don't know. But that passion is Gattuso-esque.
Guys, for me, it would have to be in Holland. I remember the two teams, but basically the first minute of play, they did not play whatsoever. They left the ball there against racism. So tying into my Balotelli thing is just unfortunate. 2018, we're still talking about this, and unfortunately very prominent in Italy. I'm not saying Italy is not the only country, but a lot of that.
It's not the only country, but they're the dumbest country.
They're the dumbest country.
Holland stands still and doesn't play for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
1 minute. 2 minutes.
1 minute or 2 minutes. Yeah.
1 minute or 2 minutes, and we have another racial slur from one of the owners of the teams.
Yeah. So guys, stay tuned on YouTube. Stay tuned for a special with Andrea. A little quick 15-minute interview with her.
A quickie.
Pretty much. Ovunque sempre.
Forza Milan.
Ciao. Guys, on YouTube, anybody from Montreal, how's the lagging? Does it lag all the time? Because basically, when I was using my laptop before, we thought because it's a Chromebook, maybe it can't handle all the things. So now we used Steve's laptop, and it only showed us a couple of times, oh, your internet connection is lagging, and I actually got an extender. It says strong, so let us know. Can you go back to YouTube so we know what the hell's going on? It's lagging here in Australia.
Well, that's very far, Franco.
Pretty often. So Montreal, pretty often. Okay.
Winnipeg.
Is it not watchable, guys?
Started lagging halfway.
Halfway, yeah? Okay. Like, guys, when it starts lagging, does it lag like for a second? It doesn't. We listen to our people. We listen. If you want to go through the questions, if you wanted to answer some questions. Guys, welcome to
on and off lagging.
Okay. So we got to be doing something. Anybody there with experience with live streaming? You know what? It never have we ever done a live that it didn't lag? You know, because we used to do it from the cell phone.
Here, go through the questions.
You go through the questions. You're there. No, I'm saying this is after dark. After dark. What do we got over here? What do we got?
Oh no, I went all the way up.
You went all the way up. No, I just see the last ones. It lags a little on my phone for a couple of seconds, but it completely freezes on my TV. All right. Edwin, where are you from again? Like watching TV with rabbit ears. Wow. Okay. Guys, you need to let us know this stuff. We need to like improve and try to figure out what's going on. But you guys are awesome. Even my slow. Thanks. You know what? Do you want to try at your house next time?
Yeah, we could try.
We could try maybe at his house, and because last time I had a Wi-Fi extender, and we thought that it was going problem when going from one to the other. Here in Brazil, it's possible to watch, but not the best quality. Thank you, Ronaldo. Los Angeles, Edwin. Okay, unrelated, but Tommy has to take that bet for the toy and food drive.
He won't.
He's never gonna do it. You know what? He actually told us at Chicharo's, not even for $1 million, and I was gonna slap him. I go, you would put your family's financial things $1 million and not do it.
If
and
they would open the briefcase in front of me, I would wear it.
Yeah, I would do it 100%. So we're gonna try maybe doing it from your house, or because I don't understand. I used to have a lower internet speed, and now it seems like it's. Yeah, no, he's crazy. He's crazy, all right? He goes, Inter maybe. He goes, but Juventus. He goes, I go, what if you could burn it off from over there? And he's like, anyways. But guys, yeah, please let us know, because we basically started this YouTube live because people like to watch, and Franco says we can do it from your house. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Even now and then, Vinny and Steve's faces garble up. Okay.
That's done on purpose.
It's done on purpose. That's Milan Legends. Sorry, I didn't bring you anything. Switch back to Rogers. We don't have Rogers here, Sabrina. No, that's the worst part, is that I think when we used to do the YouTube before, was always we would record and then just upload it, right? So it wasn't live. So I thought it was maybe my computer, because being a Chromebook, it's not strong enough. So now you guys are saying that was it doing it from the beginning? Oh, you guys have Chicharos on Sunday, Adrian. I think Dave is coming. No, didn't you say December 1st?
Yeah. Yeah, we will be there. I'm going to be there, Adriano. David from Milan Club Philly is going to be with us on that.
You're not doing the...
Edwin, is Kessie worth the minutes with everyone when everybody is available? Kessie, unfortunately, right now,
no choice.
Edwin, I would think that he can come into the game to close the game out, like a closer. Your hand is in front of the
Sorry.
He can come into the game and close it out there, but unfortunately, I think Benacer has passed him. Krunic has passed him.
Krunic hasn't played bad, eh?
No.
I think Rebic, it's... what do you guys think about the anniversary jersey? Actually, I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen it.
The 120th.
The 120th anniversary.
I saw a quick picture of it there. I know Adriano posted it in the chat there.
Yeah.
I didn't have a chance to really, really look at it. I like to see it live, to be very honest with you, because a lot of times I said, not too crazy about the jersey, like the one that we got that year, which was fading out. It looked like we didn't have enough money. Yeah. We didn't have enough money to print it out. I thought it was a horrible jersey. But when I bought it, guys, it's actually one of the nicest jerseys that I have.
Sabrina says we should record a segment with Dave. We're definitely going to record a segment with Dave. Hey, guys, did I miss the part where we talk about Piatek or not yet? Medzi comes in like at the end of the podcast. That is Medzi, I think. Yes, it is Medzi. We get on like at around 8:15, 8:20, so you're just going to have to You get on the podcast. But
Yeah.
we talked about. But guys, I think Piatek. Let's give him those couple of more. Who do we have? We have Parma. Who else do we have, guys, after coming?
Bologna.
Adrian, you're gonna come on Sunday 9 a.m. Do you need a lift? Let us know.
What cigarettes do you smoke, Vinny?
Guys, I can't say it because they're I didn't pay tax on them.
You're gonna get arrested.
Did I just incriminate myself?
Yes.
Usually I smoke. It's called John Player Standards King Size. You look like a Marlboro Light, man. No, we don't do Marlboro here in Canada.
Anyways, I guys, I have to be very honest with you. I think everybody's being and you know what? I put myself in the same boat because I expected so much more, but the heat on Piatek is not going to help, guys. The more pressure that everybody puts on him,
I get why they booed him and they
the whistles
but
are 100% guaranteed.
Again, to what goal?
But now we're going to the way he walks into the pitch with the suitcase. We're talking about that now. We've surpassed his gameplay. Now it's everything. It's a random picture where he's passing next to kids and he's not giving them a high five. And we want him to be focused. We want him to give a high five. We want him to do this. We want him to do that.
But Steve, if our goal as Milan fans is to support a team and get the best out of them, right? What do we accomplish by trashing on our players?
When you deserve, for me, the player deserves criticism of his gameplay. And he deserves that 100%. What I don't like is when we start looking and picking and choosing what and what we're not. We had the video where that stupid translation happened from Polish to Italian to English, where we don't know what he said and how that they even made him say
Milan,
that.
Steve.
That's
on Milan.
Now we have pictures of him going and all. He walks in with a luggage. Why doesn't he clap the kids' hands that are standing randomly in a hallway? Who leaves kids randomly in a hallway?
It's just completely horrible. It doesn't make any sense. PR's team is really bad for everything that they've done good so far with the application and seeming we don't have the goal of the day anymore every single day on
but
Facebook.
I don't know if that's the same PR team that I'm talking about. That's PR out there for social media, and I think it's split two teams, and I think they've done a good job.
Let's put it in perspective, guys. Ronaldo walking out against Milan on Saturday. Right? Yes, there's been a bit of talk here, but they've kept it hush hush. They're all on the same page. They make sure that nothing comes out too negative. And even when Ronaldo's sister came out, look how good he is, but they squashed it. It just seems that forget PR. Who took the pictures to begin with? That's another.
Well, that's me. That's somebody. That has to be either someone from Milan or someone from the media.
Yeah,
can't be anybody else. I posted over here. We have internal delusion. I posted the pic. He deserves all the shit for being a cocky. How do you know he's a cocky?
But how do you
know that?
How do you go straight to conclusions? And unfortunately, like I was saying, maybe with our old age, and it's like, okay, this is what we see right now. It's unfortunate that people are going to be judged from that, but we got to step back and go, was that really what happened? It looks bad, especially, but okay, let me ask you guys this. If it was the same picture, but we were in third place,
no one would have said anything.
That's what it comes down to, guys. So if you can say the exact same reaction to a certain picture or a certain comment, if Piatek would have said 13 goals right now and he would have said that thing of 70 million,
they wouldn't care,
right?
They wouldn't care.
That's
Ronaldinho, guys. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, Boston, guys. Live, I saw it. I was there live in front of the hotel. He didn't sign a little girl's jersey that came from Montreal. Milan jersey, wearing number 80, Montreal. Didn't want to sign her. He walked right by her. Did anybody complain about Ronaldinho? Guys, you gotta judge apples and apples.
He's been cocky since Cutrone left. No competition for him, and thinks he's untouchable. You're entitled to your opinion, internal delusion.
I don't think so. I think he's actually not cocky.
Something.
I think actually this guy's in the deepest slump that he's probably ever been, especially coming after a high pressure season that he had last year, where everything he touched turned to gold. Now everything he touches turns to mush.
Yeah.
So this guy is the opposite of cocky, guys. This guy is so fragile right now. Everything sets him off. He can't make a control anymore. He's second guessing his first touch. He's second guessing his runs. He's second guessing his finishing.
He's on the
That's
floor.
not cocky, guys.
He's on the floor way too often.
That's not cocky, guys. If he thinks he's untouchable, he has a really, really big problem, because no one's untouchable on this Milan team. Everybody's for sale. I'm telling you, everybody's for sale.
Guys, has it been lagging in the last since we're on Milan Weekly Podcast After Dark by any chance? Let us know. Seems like the comments are coming in live, so I just wanted to make sure that.
Anyways, we got to wrap it up.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap
Steve's
it up.
Gotta go home.
It says a little. Okay, guys, so we're gonna try maybe from Steve's house next week. We're gonna try to figure something out, but better. Okay, so you know what? Maybe it's doing this two things at the same time, recording. So maybe we'll do the video off your laptop. We'll record off mine.
We'll try next week.
Bonera. No, it's good. No, not really. Perfect for Anthony. So you know what?
So
I think
depends,
the way you guys are talking is that maybe we'll separate the laptops. One to record.
I thought that maybe it was because it was a lot of people on, but it seems that we're at 24 now. We're at 21. It's still a bit of a problem. So.
Guys, once again, we appreciate you guys listening. We appreciate you guys watching, taking time out of your Monday nights. You guys could be watching Monday Night Raw right now, right?
I could be watching Monday Night Football too.
You could be watching Monday Night Football, but we'll definitely let you maybe a little video. Gotta get to the fiber optic guys. You guys are the best. Thank you. It's blurry for me, a little lag. Okay, thank you, Sabrina. Ciao ragazzi, Forza Milan. Guys,
Sabrina, tell me how good I look in lag mode.
You probably... If you already look good normally, imagine guys.
Okay, guys. Good night.
We'll catch you next week. Thank you very much. E buonasera a tutti. Buonasera. We gotta click the other button.
I'm sorry.